Okay, hey guys, it's Panda as usual. This is my third attempt now that I've got it plugged in and the app has opened after 5 minutes of waiting. This is on my old laptop because that's the only computer I have, and I don't know if this game was always available on Steam and PlayStation. But I know for a fact that I looked it up on PlayStation when I first heard about this game and I didn't find it. So I purchased it for my computer on Steam because I didn't see it on PlayStation. And my computer's shit, so it barely runs. And then after I purchased this, I found out that it was on PlayStation, which would have been nice to know before I had purchased it on here. So yeah, I do have several games loaded on my PlayStation ready for the VR. I have not yet even put the VR on because I was trying to wait until I could record it, or at least, maybe have somebody come over and help me record my experience of putting it on and trying it for the first time. However, given that I literally have no friends and no family left in town because my uncle is the only one left who gave any kind of a crap about my well-being, and he's moving away. And even though he promised to come over and help me test out my VR, I don't know if he's ever going to because he's promised a lot of shit that he didn't do. So at this point, I don't know if I'll ever have anybody help me with anything again, but I'll have to try doing it by myself, I guess. But for now, I'm gonna try. This is gonna be funny and interesting. I'm gonna try to play this while I talk, and we'll see if I'm able to do so, because I have a lot to say about what's been going on lately, and I don't know if I can focus on what I'm saying because I don't want to say too much or the wrong thing. Or did I already do that? No, this is a different apartment. Okay. Yeah, so this is new. This is a new one. I made it this far, I guess. This looks like a dude's apartment. I don't know why. Can I move? Okay. No, put it back up there. Okay. Anyway, what in the heck is that? If it's not a hamster, it shouldn't be in my apartment. I'm sorry. That's gross. Actually, you know what? Put it down here. What the heck, people? Are you that fancy and rich that you have to have a line of glasses in your living room? By the way, this shelf right here, I looked at these shelves on Amazon when I was trying to find furniture and stuff for my setup, just for my wish list, because obviously I'm never going to be able to get it. But I have these shelves on my wish list because I love this style of shelf. But this shelf is like $500 on Amazon. So never gonna happen. Why are these not already organized? That was just laying flat. What kind of a... Can you get down, please? This has already happened twice. Get down. My cat, oh my God. Cat, I have a shitty tripod on my walker. Can you please stop jumping up here and making me reset? Because I can't keep doing this. I told you to leave me alone while I do my video. I gave you your crunchies already. Go sit in your window. Go sit in your window. I'll be with you when I'm done. Go sit in your window. I swear to God, I have a toddler. I didn't sign up for a toddler, but I somehow have a toddler that never grows up. Never grows up, right? And you have to go to the vet in 2 weeks, so you better start behaving. Anyway, yes, on top of having this animal that is driving me crazy, and keeping me awake, and what the heck is even that? Besides that, she's going to the vet in 2 weeks. Why on earth? And I have to use money that I would normally use for medicine and bills and groceries for that, so it's going to be even tighter this month than I'm used to. And I just had several things occur this week that are going to severely set me back mentally and financially. I'm not yet sure if I'm even going to get by this weekend because of what happened, but basically I had ordered, of course not, I had ordered my medication online like I do frequently, and it was sent next day express. I paid extra for next day express shipping through the post office, and I have gotten several packages that way without a problem, but I have had many problems with post office packages. Every month I have at least one package that, usually it's 2 or 3, but at least one that I just have so many problems with delivering packages here. And also it was medicine that I can't afford to like replace, and so it turns out I was supposed to get it on Thursday. This is Saturday. I kept track of get down off the walker. Can you stop? For the millionth time. This cat literally cannot learn anything, ever. That's why I've tried turning the TV on so she can watch like bird videos, and for the life of me, no matter how many times I've tried, she jumps up here. I'll put the TV straight up to the edge of my table, and she'll still jump up here like she can actually get through it somehow or get into it, no matter how many times. No matter what I've done, like sprayed her with water, yelled at her, left it off for weeks at a time, she still doesn't learn. Anyway, so I ordered my medicine with next day express mail. This is like the 6th month in a row that I've done this, okay? And one time it was a day late, but other than that, like, I haven't really had a problem with this particular package. And this time, the tracking said it was in my my small town, bumfuck town post office Thursday morning. For some reason, they didn't deliver it Thursday, even though it was supposed to be delivered Thursday by 6 o'clock, guaranteed, blah, blah, blah. So instead of, what the heck, why is it that big over here? Why can't I move it over here? It's literally a record. Oh my God. Okay, so there's only one place I'm allowed to put that, so I don't know why I can't even pick it up. I don't know. This is driving me nuts. No, all of them. Thank you. Anyway, so I called the post office Friday to ask, yesterday, to ask if it would be delivered or if I could come and pick it up or what. And they said that they would look for it and call me back. This lady said she would look for it, call me back. It didn't come on Friday. I didn't get a call back on Friday. I called them this morning because they're only open from 9 to noon on Saturday. I called them at 9:30 this morning after I didn't hear back. Talked to the same effing lady because apparently she's the only one there at this time. So she's like, well, I didn't have a chance to look at anything yet, even though it was like almost an entire day later. Didn't have a chance to look at anything yet. I'll have to check and call you back. It's like I said, well, it's kind of an urgent package. That's why I had it sent next day express. And I paid $30 shipping to have it sent next day express, you know. So she's like, she was extremely rude and dismissive. And so I actually got a ride down there, luckily. Somehow got a ride down there. Because I thought maybe there was somebody else there besides her, which there was, but she was the manager apparently, so I basically had to talk to her. I got an audio recording of our confrontation, showed her my phone where it showed on my phone that it had arrived at 11 a.m. on Thursday at the post office and it had not moved. And I said it needs to be found because I need to know if it's being delivered or not, because if not, I need to order more meds, and I can't really afford to, but I'm gonna have to figure something out because I will end up in the hospital without my medication. It controls a lot of my symptoms that I cannot control with anything else, and I cannot really consume my oral medication and shit without, you know, my nausea, my seizures, my everything else that's wrong just controlled, because I have so many problems, particularly with pain and nausea, that basically is equivalent to a cancer patient, to be honest. I have such bad nausea that I can't drink water or swallow my spit half the time without my medicine. And I've had to go without my medicine a few times because I either can't afford it or I can't order it on time. And so I I do everything in my power to prevent that from happening. Just like with the pharmacy, who I fill my 5 prescription medications with. Every single month when I try to fill my pain medication, first of all, I already have to try and get to the doctor's office every month because they require that. How is this dice that fucking big? Holy crap. Because they require me to go every month to get my script, so I have to get a ride there, and then when I get my script, I take it in, and every time I bring my script in, they say it's not in stock and they have to order it. So this past month, I called 2 days before to ask them if it was in stock so that I wouldn't have to go without while they order it. She said, yeah, it's in stock, but it shouldn't be a problem for you to pick that up. And I said, okay, I will call the morning of to have it filled and see if when I can pick it up and whatever. So that's what I did. I called the morning of when it was due, because this 1 month is the first time they told me I didn't have to come in because they were overbooked. So luckily this 1 month I didn't have to come. This is the first time they've done that. Hopefully they'll keep doing that, because I have to pay $40 for a ride to and from my appointment, and I really can't afford that. That's a lot of money for me. So I called the pharmacy because it had already been faxed in. And okay, that's for the bedroom. I'm just gonna put it on here for now. So I called to see if I could fill it the day of, after they told me it was in stock. And guess what? Oh, it looks like we don't have very many in stock, so we can only give you 5 or 6 for now, and then we'll have to give the rest to you when they come in. And this is the problem, okay? If I don't have all of my medications at the same time, sometimes I have to take extra of one of them because the other medications I need for the same problem are not in, and I can't, you know, I have to make up for that somehow. So I usually end up having to take extra for the days that they're not in stock and I don't have them. So that sometimes is just something I can't avoid, and then I end up with this problem where now that I don't have my main medication that controls like 80% of my symptoms to the point where I can take my oral medication, it's just gonna, you know, snowball, basically. It's gonna be really hard for me to take my pain medication anyway without my nausea controlled. And so this is going to be interesting of a weekend. I don't know if I'm going to have to go to the ER or not, but I know if I had my medication, I wouldn't have to. So it's getting to the point where I'm having to go to the ER and go through all this ordeal, because even preempting it by calling and asking if it was in stock and making sure it would be ready is not enough. And then when I try to, try to find out when I can get it delivered, if it'll be, how much it'll be filled for, and when I can get it, they start asking me like, oh, why are you so worked up about it? Why do you care that much about getting it? We gave you enough for how, they expect me to like live on one pain pill a day or whatever. And when I don't have my other medication that controls all my symptoms, sometimes I have to take more than that if I can. I don't know how my stomach is going to handle it. But like I have a backup nausea medicine that's oral, but it also gives me a migraine, so then I have to worry about a migraine without the pain control of my other medication. So it's kind of like I can't take this without that, and I can't take that without this, and I can't, take anything without that, and whatever. It's just a big ordeal. And no matter what I do to try and make sure this doesn't happen, it always happens with something or everything, because I don't know what it takes, I guess. It doesn't, making phone calls to everybody, making sure everything's in stock, making sure my script is in the pharmacy and they can fill it, and it's never enough. So honestly, everybody acts like it's my fault somehow, or I'm overreacting when I don't know what else I'm supposed to do. You think every single other person who's on medication that they need to function is just not going to care if it's in stock. They're not going to care if they can get it on time. They're not going to care, if they order a medicine in the mail and it never shows up. You think that's just me acting like that? Because I've seen a lot of videos of people severely overreacting about things that are vastly less important than my medication. Like chicken McNuggets, or sweet and sour sauce that people throw a fit and break things over, but I'm not allowed to get emotionally worked up because I can't ever expect my medicine to be in when I order it, or when I'm supposed to pick it up at the pharmacy or whatever. So when they did get it in stock, and I couldn't have it picked up because they didn't get in stock till the day after I had a ride to town, I asked them if they could deliver it, and they said, yeah, we'll fill it and deliver it for you today, no problem. So I decided to call an hour before they closed to see if they were still doing deliveries, because I hadn't gotten it yet. And lo and behold, when I call, the pharmacist himself was like, oh, it's still here. I don't see it in the delivery order. The guy's already out doing deliveries and he didn't take it. And I was like, well, I called yesterday and this morning to make sure it was in stock and ready to be delivered, and I was told it was. And it was going to be delivered. And guess what? It wasn't delivered. And so I'm still waiting for it to be delivered. And yet the guy's out doing deliveries and he didn't take it. So now, hold on, let me put... How many other big books do we have here? Can I not put this? Hello? Vertical. Hello? Can it not go vertical here? What? Are these not the same size shelf? What the heck? Hold on. This is ridiculous. What in God's name? Are you serious? I can make the magazine thing vertical, but not these for some reason. Okay, that makes 0 sense. Yes, of course, there are more books. Yep. Anyway, I do not like this at all. I don't like this at all. How this is. Come on, it was vertical for a second there. Don't do this. Don't fucking... Oh my God, this... I'm enraged at this point. Okay, yeah, this is bullshit. I don't know what I'm supposed to do here. Oh, I can put it vertical there. Okay. Sure. Makes total sense. Yep. So I was being harassed on the phone by the pharmacist because I was anxious about them delivering my medicine because they said they weren't delivering it. And I said I called already to preempt this and make sure it could be delivered, and I was told it was. It was going to be delivered. And then he was like, obviously indicating that I was either lying or I did something wrong or I didn't explain that I wanted it delivered or whatever. And then he's like, oh, I just got a note handed to me that said it was their fault, so I guess we're okay, and I'll see about getting it delivered to you before we close or whatever. It's like, oh, now that somebody fessed up, probably the girl I talked to on the phone, now you're going to believe me. Okay. So like, I'm just like flabbergasted at what else I'm expected to do at this point. Like, I don't know how else I'm supposed to handle this. I already have to call all these people and do all these jobs for them to make sure everything's ready and make sure everything's filled, make sure it can be delivered, make sure it's on time, all this shit. You know, make sure I pay extra shipping so it'll get here on time, plenty ahead of time, and yet it's still not. And at this point, I don't know if it's worth even trying to switch to FedEx or anything because I've had problems with them before. This is not helping right now, really. This is becoming very stressful to try and get these books to sit upright. I don't know what, I didn't even click on anything different. I just had to move it down there in the right pixel, I guess. So anyway, after he got the note handed to him while he was on the phone with me, he's like, okay, well, we'll deliver it before we close and whatever. So yeah, I finally got my meds delivered. I still don't have the one I ordered in the mail. That is now 3 days late, and obviously I'm not getting it tomorrow because tomorrow's Sunday, so it's going to be 4 days late. And if I don't get it on Monday, which the way the lady was talking to me and acting, it doesn't sound like I'm ever going to get it. She said on the phone, the 2 times I talked to her on the phone, that it was somewhere and she would find it and let me know or whatever. And then when I get down there this morning before they closed, she's like, oh, it looks like it was misdelivered and returned. And I looked on my phone, I refreshed it. I'm like, no, it says it's still sitting here. And the last time I had a package that was misdelivered and returned, because that has happened to me before, it was updated on the tracking that it was returned. And I immediately called on that one because I don't know why it was misdelivered, because the address and name were correct and there was no reason other than the fact that the postman that delivers here constantly misdelivers my packages. I've had to go looking for them at least 2 or 3 times a month because they don't get put in my mailbox. They're in somebody else's mailbox and I have to go looking. And so it wasn't misdelivered. It was still sitting at the post office. And I showed her my phone where it said that, and she just like, well, I don't know what to tell you. We don't have it. I'll have to call you. That's all I can do or whatever. And I'm like, well, you need to let me know if it's never going to show up so I can try and figure out how I'm going to pay for more of my medication that I need. And so now I don't know what I'm going to do about that. I have no idea how that's going to be remedied. At this point, in 24 hours, I'm going to either be in the hospital or in severely bad shape here by myself with nobody here to help me or anything. So this is going to be fun. Yeah, so I thought I would do a rant video before that happens because I have no idea what's going to happen after that. I could end up in the hospital again. I could have another heart attack. I don't know what's going to happen. So I just wanted to update you guys before something happened. Who knows what I'm going to do or how long I'm going to make it like this. I know it sounds dramatic to a lot of people, but literally every day I have had to try and figure out how I'm going to pay for medicine just to make it another day. and it's getting to the point where I don't get the point anymore to this, because all I'm doing is existing another day just to try and come up with money and means to get my medicine for another day. And at this point I'm like, why am I even doing this? I just want to, experience VR, and since nothing else is ever going to get better, maybe that's all I'll need, and then I'll be fine with, I'll be done, because at this point I don't know what else to do. Everybody is gone, everybody's moved away and moved on with their lives, and decided I don't exist, or if I do, it's only to stay here, to be stuck here, to take care of somebody that nobody else wants to take care of, or whatever, because my mom is, obviously her health is deteriorating. She's getting older, and she's chain smoking a pack a day for the last however many 6 or 8 years, and she refuses to quit. And yet she'll cry about possibly having cancer or whatever, or how many kidney problems she has, but she won't stop smoking. She likes to pretend somehow that her smoking is not harmful, and that she can smoke as much as she wants because of, I don't know, she deserves it or something, I don't know. But it's costing her just as much to chain smoke a pack a day as it did for my life-saving medication, and yet I have no means of paying for my life-saving medication for the next week, because I don't know how I'm going to pay for, or how I'm going to be able to get more after that's, gone. But she will always have cigarettes, I can tell you that right now. That's her top priority. And she will beg every person she knows to get cigarette money. I've been, blackmailed and gaslit and railroaded and whatever you call it, just to get her cigarettes, guilt tripped, whatever. But I can't do anything. At this point, even if I had time to sell something in order to get the money, I can't use eBay anymore, because the last time I used eBay, somebody bought one of my old phones and then decided they changed their mind. They didn't want it. It wasn't, as exciting as they thought it was, or whatever. And even though I've always had no returns on all of my products, because I literally take thousands of every picture I can possibly take, and I put every little tiny thing in the description that I can put, and I make it clear that I don't take returns. And yet this guy got the phone, complained that I had somehow lied in the description, even though every single little thing that I could possibly put in the description was put in the description. And it was as described, and it wasn't broken, there wasn't anything really wrong with it. Came in the box with all the accessories unused, everything. And I told him, if you're not happy, you can easily sell it for more than what you paid for it, probably, because I just wanted to get rid of it as quickly as possible and, get your money back, because that's what I have to do when I'm not happy with something, and I don't just screw somebody over because I decided to change my mind. And he got into this whole ordeal with me, and ended up that he not only got to keep the phone, but I had to give him half his money back, because eBay sides with buyers every time. And I mean every time. It doesn't matter what they did. It doesn't matter if they are clearly ripping you off. They will get what they want. That's how eBay works now. So I had to do that, lose half I literally only got the money back that I paid for the box and accessories so that I could sell it easier. So I lost all the money on the phone. Like, I didn't make a single dollar on the phone. Why is this not fitting when I took that book out? Anyway, so after that, I decided not to use eBay anymore, because I wasn't going to keep being ripped off. With my luck, I will keep being ripped off. That's what happens. I'm not, with the horrible luck I have, I was lucky to make $20 a month on eBay already. So it wasn't even worth it to me to waste my time trying to get that. So besides that, there's not really a heck of a lot else I can do to, like, make enough money for my medicine in time. So I don't know what I'm going to do right now. I am not even going to bother trying to like post. I mean, I can post my PayPal, I guess, but nobody's going to, it's never done me any good to post that because nobody ever, I mean, I had a PayPal, or not a PayPal, a Patreon up for 3 years where I only asked for $2 a month and I couldn't get anybody to sign up for that. So it's pretty clear that it's just going to be a waste of time to try and get, you know, donations or whatever. I used to be able to get donations. I used to be really good at doing that and able to do that, but now it's gotten so bad, I can't, you know. I've tried everything I can try. I've tried begging on Twitter, which is where I usually ask for donations, and I'm tired of begging. You know, I shouldn't have to beg. If I was allowed to just get what I pay for, let alone live where I can afford to pay for it, I wouldn't have to ever beg, you know, and I am more than willing to do what it takes to get there, but I can't do it by myself, and especially without transportation, you know. So all I can do is sit here and be harassed by trolls who think that I shouldn't own a TV or a 2016 laptop or any of the shit that I own, because if I own anything, obviously I'm not poor. That's the way the internet looks at it. And even though, you know, the most valuable thing I own by far is the PlayStation and now the VR set, because last month I had to go without quite a bit of stuff to get the VR set. And the only reason I did that is because I came across one locally that was being sold for a lot less than on eBay, and that's the only way I'd ever be able to afford it. So I jumped on it while I was able to. And so if I were to, you know, be forced into selling the PlayStation and the VR, which I will probably eventually be forced into, since my dad gave me the PlayStation for Christmas one year, I will get, I will not be forgiven for that. Because in my family, when somebody gives me something, it's not actually mine to do with what I please. I have to hold on to it, treat it with respect, which I do anyway, and I am not allowed to get rid of it for any reason. Like, if I get rid of it for any reason, then they act like I didn't respect their present, you know, I disrespected them, I am getting rid of stuff for things that they don't think I need to pay for, like my medication. They seem to think that my medication is not, because they all have insurance and they don't have to pay for theirs. So if I have to pay for medication that I can't afford, then I shouldn't be taking it, in their opinion. Pretty much everybody's opinion. So because of that, if I do sell this, I will be not ever forgiven for it. I will never get another present from my dad again. Instead of helping me with whatever expense I can't pay for because of this, because of what's happening, they will just shit on everything I am forced to do to pay for it. So I just can't, I don't know what it's like to have anybody in my life who actually supports me, like emotionally, financially, physically, in any way. Like, they just chew me out for doing what I have to do. Like, if I was healthy, obviously I wouldn't live on disability and I wouldn't be in this situation. But if I was healthy enough, you know, I could be a prostitute, and that's probably what I would have to do, is be a prostitute, even though I'm asexual and it disgusts the fuck out of me to even think about that. What choice would I have, right? I mean, if I have to do it, I have to do it. And if I lived in a bigger city, I'd probably be doing things that I shouldn't have to do and shouldn't be doing in order to survive. But because I live in a shithole small town where I don't know anybody and nobody cares to know me, and I can't, you know, sell anything else or anything, I don't know what else to do. Why is this so difficult? They give me just enough books to not fit on here. Why do they do this to me? Like, seriously, people. Where am I supposed to put all this crap? So anyway, that's the deal. I'm basically stuck waiting for my medicine to get here. This is the last day before I'm going to be sicker than a dog and not able to function. So I just wanted to update you guys and let you know what's going on with me, because I don't know what's going to happen. Don't fuck with me. Come on. Don't fuck. There's clearly room there. Are you kidding me with this? I took, how many did you guys? Okay. I'm about done with this game, I swear. I'm done with it. Because there's nothing else I can do here. Are these are games, right? Or movies? Because they don't look like the top of books like down here. So I'm trying to organize books and then games and movies and whatever the fuck these are. But I can't fit all the books apparently. I bet there's more books anyway. How much you want to bet? Don't. Come on. Oh my god, damn. Wow, okay. Yeah, so that's about it, I think. I'm starting to feel really sick and sweaty. I haven't had a single good day in like 2 months. I haven't had a single day where I felt like I could do something. I barely got through this to get this video started, and I don't even know if I'm going to upload it, because all I've done is rant about shit that I know you guys don't want to hear about and don't care about, but like, I don't know what to do at this point. I just wanted to let you guys know why I haven't posted in a while. I've actually been working really hard on my setup, but there have been so many setbacks on that front too that I just feel like hopeless and defeated at this point. I've worked so long on trying to get this setup done so it looks decent. What the hell is even that? Is that supposed to be a controller? Because it sure looks like a melted something, a melted figure or something. How many controllers do we need though? Yep, okay. So yeah, let me try and get through this one room real quick, and then I'll let you guys go. If I'm even still... Okay, it's still recording. I don't know what it's at because the tripod blocks everything, but... Oh, fucking god damn it. I want to put these games over, these green games over here, but it's not letting me. You know what? Fine, we'll just do that then. And I'm nauseous again. I just want to lay down, but I know every time I lay down I wake up feeling worse, and I really don't want to feel worse. I have so much I need to get done around here, and I just have not felt like anything lately. I haven't felt like doing anything. I'm not on antidepressants anymore, and he won't put me on the one I want to try or want to be on. So I don't know what's going to happen with that. I haven't been on anxiety medicine ever though either, which I really think I need to be on more than depressants, but I don't know. It's impossible to get prescriptions anymore. Like, my doctor doesn't want to give me any prescriptions. He wants me to see some specialist for every single problem I have, and I can't even get rides to the doctors I have now. Oh my god, what? Don't tell me it doesn't fit there. That fits there. How does that not fit there? Because of that? Are you kidding me? Oh, I can't even turn it facing front. Why would you want it facing front? That wouldn't make any sense, would it? No, face front, dude. Come on. What kind of game is this? Why would I want it facing to the side? Wow. This makes way more sense, okay? Yeah. Usually my OCD is bad enough that I wouldn't tolerate that shelf, but I don't know what else to do with it, so I'm done. I don't feel good enough to sit here and mess with it all day. So, how have you guys been? I have had so many video ideas, it's driving me insane because I want to try and do them, but I can't because I'm so sick all the time. Why is that half empty and I can't put anything in it? What? Why is this here? Why is this here and this is here? Why don't I just put these on here and then I won't have to have that in here? What? I hate this. I hate this. This is not comforting right now. Anyway, I also have dark wood on my computer, which I don't even think it can run at this point because it can barely run this thing. Even though I don't have any other games on it. I don't have that much other stuff on it either, so it should be running, but of course, why? Why? Where am I supposed to put this crap? Dude, you're driving me nuts. This can't go here. I have to put it down here with these other ones. And then what do I do? Because, really? Really? No, you don't. Okay, I am exhausted already. Yeah, so my next goal is to try and do a VR or another tour, or I don't even know. I had a list somewhere, but I'm drawing a blank right now. And I don't know why this is so difficult, people. What kind of game is this where I can't put books in a row on a bookshelf? I am having problems with this. This is not fun. Okay, now can I put the notebook? Wow. I swear to God, if there's another book. See, now this would go over the back of the couch. Right? Right? You'd hang it over the back of the couch, right? Not have it folded up somewhere, taking up all that space. I'm putting it in the bedroom. This is bull crap. This does not need to go. Excuse me. Excuse me. It's a closet. It's a dude. Oh, perfect. Let's put it there where nobody can see it. I don't even want to do the bedroom. I'm not going to do the bedroom right now. I'm too tired. Let's just get this emptied out so we can be done. Come on, dude. What's with the books? I don't have room. This is going in another room because there's no room. That's what you get. And I can't even put it vertically. Of course not. Why would I be able to do that? Why are these... Are you... Oh my God, what? Oh my God. What? Oh my God. That's horrible. Okay, where do the ties go then? This is atrocious. What kind of bullcrap is this? No. Oh my God. Somebody does not know what to do with their crap. I'm sorry, you guys. This is a really shitty video. And I have to upload it because I don't have the energy to do it over. So just skip this. I'll just put skip this in the title. That'll work. Right? Come on, dude. Come on, dude. What's this? Oh my God, are you serious? I guess I could actually, why didn't I think of this before? Hold on. This, now let's put this over here. That can actually probably even go in another room if it has to. Of course. I really hope I get to try my games before something happens, because I don't know what's going to happen with my Wi-Fi. I don't know what's going to happen with my phone. By the way, oh yeah, another thing that happened, as if there hasn't been enough, my phone bill that was $55 a month for prepaid phone service through T-Mobile, all of a sudden without warning jumped up to $75 a month. And when I tried asking them about it, they said I no longer qualify for the $55 a month because it was for 55 plus people. And I said, I applied in person at Walmart, and it's pretty obvious I'm not 55 plus. And they never told me I had to be 55 plus. They just offered me this deal. So if you're going to try and tell me that I now have to pay $75 a month because they lied or tricked me into signing up for that somehow, yeah, that's not my problem. I'm not paying $75 a month for a prepaid phone service that I hardly even use anymore because it's always connected to my Wi-Fi and I don't use the service. So fuck that. I'm not paying it. And if you're going to try and make me pay it, I'll cancel it because I can get a different phone service for free or something at the government. And that's probably all I'm going to need anymore because I don't use the data that much, hardly at all. And so they're like, well, you can do $40 a month for 2 gigs of data. And I'm like, well, I guess I'll have to do that for 1 month because I sure as hell ain't paying $75. And then after I agreed to switch to the $40 plan for a month or 2 until I can get a free government phone or something, she's like, oh, you still have to pay the $75 for this month. And you can pay for it over time. And I'm like, no, I really can't, because the one time I missed a payment on my prepaid phone plan, they threatened to shut me off within 24 hours, like 3 days after it was due. So I don't think I can pay it over time. But you know what? I can't pay $75 right now, so we're going to find out what happens when I lose my phone, when I can't pay my phone bill right away, because I only pay $55 a month, and that's all I was able to pay this month, and I can't pay $75. So we're going to see what happens, I guess, because I can't pay the whole amount. And the Wi-Fi that was supposed to be automatically pulled from my bank account last month, even though I kept checking every couple days to make sure I had the amount in my bank account, they never took it out. So I got a physical thing in the mail is all I really got, telling me that it didn't get taken out. And that was like less than a week ago. So it was like at the end of the month. So now I have to pay 2 months at a time this month because they didn't take it out last month. So now I have to pay for it twice. And at this point, my bank account's almost empty because I had to pay for all my medicine. I had to order my stomach medicine. I had to go to the store. I spent $150 at the store because I had to get all of my toiletries, cat food, cat litter, everything that I needed, and some groceries. And because my food stamp thing is literally never been regular, I don't ever know how much I'm going to have for food stamps when I go to the store. I just have to call and find out what's on my card because they are constantly changing it. Like, sometimes I'll get $100, sometimes I'll get $50, sometimes I won't get anything for like 2 weeks, and then at the end of the month, all of a sudden I'll get $75. You know, it's never regular. I don't know when I'm going to have food stamps or not. So sometimes when I go to the store to get my toiletries and I don't have any food stamps, I have to spend $50 on food, and I usually can't afford that. So it's just been a really, really hard time this past week. It usually is at the beginning of the month because payday is the most stressful time for me. And for the entire first week of the month, I have to deal with payday and paying everything off and worrying about when I'm getting paid again and what I can pay when and stuff. So it's just been insanely stressful since everything has gone wrong that can possibly go wrong. So I wanted to get all of my games ready, downloaded to my library, everything, before anything got cut off, because I might lose my Wi-Fi at any time. I might lose my phone service at any time. So I don't know what's going to happen, but we'll find out, I guess. And my health is deteriorating. I feel like dog shit every day. So if I don't post for a long time, that's most likely why. You can always find out what's going on with me on my Twitter. I will always post on my Twitter what's going on, even though I never get any kind of feedback on there. You can always read it on there at least. But yeah, sorry to have a down, boring video like this, but I really wanted to let you guys know what's going on. And I'm done with this room, and I'm not going to do the other rooms for now because I'm too sick and I feel like dog shit. So, oh, don't tell me I can't save. Don't tell me. Oh my God, don't tell me. I hope it saves because I can't save, apparently. I don't know what it takes to save on here. I don't like how they do the pictures either, because it's never... You can either have this, or when I do this and try and take a picture, it just does like a really tiny segment. That's what it did with the first few anyway. But yeah. There we go. All done. Okay, anyway, I'm going to let you guys go. Thanks for watching and listening, and sorry about the depressing shit. Hopefully soon I'll be able to try my VR. By the way, the game that I've been waiting for since last year, it's called Stray, and it's the one that I have all over my icons online. It's about the stray cat. It's a cyberpunk game about a stray cat in cyberpunk, and I'm gonna be getting that the second I am able to. I am still anxious that they're gonna somehow pull a oops, we're not gonna do a PS4 version, because they've been pushing it and pushing it and pushing it later and later and later. It used to be February, and then it was April, and now it's July. Sorry I bumped that. Now it's July, so maybe for my birthday I'll be able to get it. Hopefully by my birthday I'll be able to get it, because I really like to play that on my PlayStation, because my PC can't handle shit. But anyway, I will let you guys go, and thanks for listening, and please, please, please comment and let me know if you have any suggestions or you know, support or whatever. I could use all the comments I can get, because I feel really like alone right now. I mean, nobody in my family even wants to hear about any of it. They don't care. They couldn't care less about what's going on with me. So yeah, I just wanted to rant to the only place I can rant to, because I don't have a shrink and I never will. If I had a vehicle maybe, but you know, in this day and age, shrinks are for rich people, I guess, or people who live in countries where they give a shit about mental health care, because they sure don't here. So yeah, if you don't hear from me again, it's probably because I didn't get my medicine and I ended up in the hospital and I had another heart attack. So yeah, if you don't hear from me, that's probably why. And if not, I will see you in the next one. Thanks for listening again. Hope you have a good summer. Peace out.